Well, welcome to Field and Rural Life Shooting News, and we're in the airgun section. And Dave Mills looks after the Field and Rural Life airgun section within Shooting News every month, and there's always some fantastic articles come through. When it comes to the knowledge, this man's leading the industry with airgunning, and I like the fact that we're trying to bring all these youngsters back in. David's very kindly introduced us to Matt this morning, and I'm going to hand you over to David because this is out of my remit. What a fantastic piece of equipment. Now, come on, David, just share this with us and this gentleman's experience.
Right, thank you very much, John. This is Matt. Matt is a very experienced field target shooter, been around for 10, 11, 12 years, something like that. We used to compete together quite often when I was in the field target section. Matt turned up this weekend with his latest Anschutz rifle. And Anschutz are known very much as 10-metre rifle shooters and rifle designers. And this is the very latest field target version of it that Matt's been using this weekend. Can you tell us about it, Matt?
I mean, Matt, other than the fact I think you need to be on a weightlifting course to carry it, what a fantastic piece of equipment.
Oh, it's beautiful, it's beautiful. We're taking the basic rifle, a 6 foot-pound rifle, converted it to 12 foot-pounds by John Harris.
Right.
He's made various alterations to the front of the stock, back end, all basically made to fit me. The woodwork is custom fitted to myself by a guy called Warren Edwards. His father used to be Charlie Edwards, and he used to design a lot of the woodwork for day states in years gone by.
I mean, David, this is exceptionally technical. This is. I mean, while we're talking, I'm looking at the end and I'm thinking,
yeah,
what's going on? I need a degree to understand it, let alone shoot it.
Field target has developed really very much into a Formula One discipline, very Formula One.
Yeah.
And now really we're starting to look at with the top of the range day states. Certainly with this, then yeah, this is very space agey, isn't it, Matt?
Yes, yes, definitely.
But the biggest thing with this sport is pure accuracy.
Yeah.
And the only way that you get pure accuracy is you build the gun to fit the person absolutely spot on.
Okay, now let's just explain to the viewers. We're talking about pure accuracy. Let's talk about distance, and let's talk about the actual target itself. What sort of size are we looking at, and what are we trying to achieve? Now, come on, gentlemen,
Right.
let's explain.
The targets range from 8 yards out to 55 yards.
Okay.
The ranging size from 25mm to 40mm.
Right. Okay, so 25 in sort of old money. Excuse this. We're looking at about an inch. So I mean, you know, it's not particularly a big target to start with, is it?
It's a small target, and bear in mind that this is outdoors, in the wind, in the rain, in the snow. Yeah? What sort of group size are you getting with this, Matt, at the minute?
This one out at sort of 55 yards, you're probably talking smaller than your little fingernail.
Okay, so we're down to sort of 3/8 of an inch grouping, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5-shot group, 3/8 of an inch at 55 yards outdoor.
Really?
Yeah.
Part of that obviously is the shooter, but yeah, that helps the shooter and builds the shooter's ability.
Yeah. And Matt, are you finding that is it a case of you're constantly developing it and sort of tinkering with it and fine-tuning?
With this being a new rifle, we are constantly changing it and making slight alterations to make it better, to make the fit better.
Yeah.
It will be a good 6 months before we get it right.
Is that right? It's a 6-month programme of work, of sort of continuous practice, I suppose, and then all of a sudden you start to get into the zone and then you're hitting regularly high scores.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Because bear in mind, the field target course really is 3 hours now, roughly on a course.
Is it 3 hours?
Yeah.
And how many rounds will we put through in that time?
Well, it's a 50-shot course, so...
1 shot per target.
1 shot per target.
Oh, right.
In a woodland or in an open field, across water, wherever.
So concentration-wise, it's not just a case of coming into the target zone and sort of just sitting. You know, you've really got to sort of concentrate on what's going on, because all of a sudden you could be 2 or 3 shots down before you know it.
Yes, exactly.
And you're on the clock.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's on the clock.
2 minutes.
Well, I'd probably have to lose a few pounds, I think, just to get around in the time.
So you really have got I might say I used to do it, to be honest. I've found now that physically I can't, because the course designs now my age is starting to go against me and my dodgy legs and what have you. So it's why I came away from field target, because the sheer pressure of 3 hours, 50 targets, you miss a target, you're in 10th or 11th place.
It's that critical.
Yeah.
Goodness me.
Yeah.
Right, Matt, what's next on the agenda as regards events?
We've got the BFTA Interregionals coming up, which is representing all the separate regions within the UK. We're hopefully going to get across to Germany this year for the World Championships later on in the year and see how we go.
Oh, good. Well, come on, David. Get Matt to do a bit of a demonstration, and I'm going to hand it over to you chaps now.
So essentially, at the back here, we've got the butt plate is set and adjusted so it fits the shoulder absolutely spot on. This piece here, the cheek piece, is set so when Matt's face is against it, it is exactly on the centre of the scope. So you've got nothing at all, so it really doesn't have to think about it. If you look at it really, then that is all shaped around Matt's hand, so it fits really crisp, takes all the fingers and everything. Trigger is pulled back and angled slightly so it fits exactly on. Front hand, because of the balance, and this is a critical thing with these, is getting the balance right so that you can actually stand there and hold it without the weight. How heavy does it weigh, Matt?
This is 16.5 pound with the scope.
So we do it in a 16.5 pound scope, and essentially, if the balance is right, then you can stand and actually hold it just with one hand. Yeah, so it's a very heavy rifle, but the weight stabilises everything, so that it really is designed very much to do exactly what it wants. Obviously, we've got a raised scope rail there because it's originally a 10-metre rifle, so that they are always a lot lower and very close to the barrel. So that's had to be raised, that's had to be machined up specially. All of this work at the front here is special work. And everything on it, essentially, is hand-built. Show us how it cocks, Matt, please.
It's basic side lever cocking, just single figure to cock it. Loading direct into the barrel, so you can actually feel the pellet and how it goes in, know whether it's good fit, ready for the shot. Again, single finger to push it forward.
And now at this stage we're ready to go. So now the critical part now is the concentration, it's the breathing, and it's getting everything around that is absolutely how you want it to be. So would you like to take a shot for us, Matt? It says slightest movement on the trigger and we've got a discharge on it. And away we go. And really, that really does put pellet on pellet at ridiculously long ranges. Thank you very much, Matt. The main thing is, though, with field target, obviously, a lot of the time, we're actually sat on the floor, and we haven't got a beanbag, so we can't really demonstrate it, but when we're sat on the floor, then that really is built very much around Matt's body, so it fits exactly right, and he doesn't need to be holding the gun at all.